Welcome!
Oh, hello there!
Remember the time we went to the shop so your mom and your sister, and while they were picking out clothes, all you could see was blinding lights and bright colors everywhere? That's right, today I'm going to be building a Primark in BLOXBURG. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want to help my channel grow. And without any further ado, let's begin. So from what I can remember from being in the Primark, we have a women's section, a men's section, a children's, a whole aisle for pajamas for some reason, a makeup, and of course dressing rooms, toilets, and the checkout area. And as you can see, I've already set out some kind of layout. I think it's a bit uneven, but that is fine. Okay, so from what I can see, we've got a pretty big wall at the front, and it kind of comes out like this. Hopefully the end result doesn't look terrible, because I actually hope this looks pretty good, because I'd actually like a Primark. Okay, this is the BLOXBURG player's worst nightmare. I'm gonna add a little second floor here, because from what I can see on the picture, it goes up 2 floors. From what I can see, we've got some kind of weird roof design going all the way from here to here, and it kind of comes out like this. I'm gonna try to recreate it my best, but honestly I don't think I can do it. It isn't looking too bad, I guess. And just for some support, I can't really see any from the picture, but I'm guessing there has to be some kind of pillars. Let's use these stage columns. For the main roof, I'm just going to use a standard flat roof. I'm just going to go for this smoky grey, because I don't think it's quite that black. Thinking I'm going to use this wide modern windows, but it doesn't look quite right, so I'll go for this modern window. Now for the doors, it kind of looks like the ones in the picture, and I think it's close enough. I'm not sure, but it looks like 3 doors. 2 of them are open, but 1 is closed. On the entrance here, I can see the flooring is marble, and the other flooring is this kind of, I think, middle stone grey. Now for the part I'm most scared of, the Primark logo. I honestly have no idea how I'm gonna do this. My first thought is using these flat roofs. Okay, something like this. Now I'm gonna use structural beams to do the writing. To be honest, I've never done this before, so I'm pretty scared on how it's gonna turn out.
Everybody ask me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. Everybody ask me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so.
At least the eye is nice and simple.
How I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. Everybody ask me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so.
I think it's more of this kind of pastel blue, or yeah, no, it's more of this one. That actually looks really nice. I'm just gonna add these lights. Okay, I just added some lights around the mark, and it doesn't look too bad, so I'm gonna keep it. But it is the first time I've ever done this, so I'm gonna say to win. It looks like it's in a shopping mall, but mine is built literally outside. And just to look extra fancy, let's just add this fountain in front of it. Actually, let's add 3. Okay, I'm gonna come back outside to add some car parks. Now, I'm not really sure what else I can add to the outside. So I added some marble flooring. This is gonna be the entry where they put this for some reason. As soon as you walk into the shop, boom! The side is gonna be the kids section, the men's, and the women's. Okay, let's have the checkout over here, and in this tiny little corner we're gonna have the dressing rooms and toilets. Okay, now I've explained where everything's gonna be, so let's just start building. Let's use these. Now we've got lights everywhere. Let's get some storage up in here. I never seem to add any clothes in just these weird little storage things, so that's just what I'm gonna do.
5 minutes later.
Okay, I kind of made a little custom display thing. Now I'm just gonna add some towels to look like clothes, because to be honest, I literally have no idea what else to add. Okay, I'm actually just gonna change this material to planks. I think that looks 1,000 times better. Now I'm just gonna copy and paste these. 3,000. Okay, I have no idea what else to add here, so I think I'm just gonna leave it like this. I forgot to color the walls. There's a lot of white. for the wall colors. So I guess I'll just do that. I'm just gonna add this nice carpet, and of course in the color blue. Okay, moving on. Let's do the clothing section now. For the clothes, this has to be the most simple thing I have ever had to do. We just need to add some clothing racks, pretty much done with it. And of course in the middle there's always some kind of display thing, so let's just quickly add that. And for the cherry on top, I'm just gonna add a nice big teddy bear. Moving on to the men's section. Who thinks, oh yeah, I need new clothes? The first place I'm gonna go to is Primark.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because...
Especially men's sections, they're always so boring with just grey or white shirts, or sometimes they just have some kind of crazy color like red.
Cause I be the daddy beat, Barbie takes.
They always have these crazy big pictures of just models all over the shop. And now I'm just gonna add some of these all around. And with these racks, I am pretty much done with the men's section. Now for the women's. And yeah, I did make the women's section a lot more bigger than both of them combined. Because to be fair, they do have a lot of women's clothes than they do of other clothes. So yeah, they do actually make the women's clothes kind of interesting, with like different colors, designs and stuff. And same with this, I'm just gonna add a rug and a bunch of these everywhere. And for decoration, I know Primark won't have these, but this is mine, so I'm just gonna do literally what I want. I added some string lights over there, and finally some plants. And let's just add one of these pictures over here. Before I do anything else, I'm gonna add some lights to the second floor, because the darkness from the second floor is seeping into the first floor. And to be fair, this just adds to the signaling lights of the Primark. Okay, it might be too bright, but I'm just gonna leave it like that for now. Okay, let's use these heavy duty. Nice, I'm just gonna spam these with the items. Also, why are these so expensive? Why is this small bottle of makeup so expensive? And if you're wondering why are you making it so messy, well, to be fair, the real ones, it looks like they started and they tried to do it kind of neat, and they just gave up halfway through trying to make a neat line, and then they just like, meh. Just gonna steal this thing I made, and I'm gonna delete these towels and replace them with makeup items. And a nice little advertising thing over here. But I'm not gonna do this whole thing again, I'm just gonna duplicate the shelves. Okay, that is so expensive. The whole shelf is 5,000. That is crazy. For some finishing touches, let's add some plants to it. I'm gonna add some seating areas over here, because from what I can remember, when people would like walk around and stuff, when they want to sit down, there's just some chairs. And to be fair, good on the Primark people. All the time I was so tired walking about, and having these little chairs just helped so much. Let's do the toilets and dressing area. Of course I'm gonna add some walls. It looks like one of those haunted mazes and like haunted houses and stuff. Okay, let's add some doors for the toilet, and a picture up here to let them know this is a toilet. And for the entrance into the dressing room, I'm gonna use this arch opening and just size it up with a big sign here that just says dressing rooms. For the coloring, I'm just adding some black walls and some marble walls just to break up the blinding white, because it is giving me a headache. On the inside, we're just gonna have some mirrors. Oh, they always have these hook racks. I'm gonna put some curtains on this window just to give this person some privacy. For the toilets, I'm just gonna put this nice simple. I'm gonna paint it black just to add some color in it. Mirrors important too. For the light in the toilet, I'm just gonna paint in a nice yellow lighting just so it isn't as blinding. I'm just gonna paint this roof black. And finally, for the checkout, I'm just gonna use this basic counter. Oh, what if I just change this to some planks? But it doesn't hurt my eyes to look at it now. Yeah, I'm actually gonna keep it like that. I think that's for the best. Another picture here. Finally, for the checkout area, they always have this sort of fence going all around. They've added the railings, and one more thing Primark always has is products at the checkout. So people are trying to check out at the end of the shop, they just see one more thing and they're just like, yeah, I might as well just get it. Yeah, they always have these like these things. Okay, this cash registers cost a lot of Robux, and I'm not willing to spend Bloxburgs on a Primark build, so I'm just gonna use these. With the bit of coloring, they actually look pretty real.
Stop it. Get some help.
A cup of coffee for the employees, because honestly, working at Primark would honestly tire me out too. So some hangers, some people left. Let's say some socks were also left behind. Okay, nice buckets, nice boxes in the corner. You know what? I think I'm done with this Primark build. And just for a little fun, I'm gonna add the Primark logo here again, just so you can double check and know, yeah, I'm definitely in Primark.
Everybody ask me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. Everybody ask me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. Everybody ask me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so.
Okay, I kind of run out of space at the end, but you kind of get what I was trying to do. Okay, now we are back outside. I'm just gonna add some parking spots. At the parking lot and a few trees, and I think I'm done with this
Primark.
It actually looks not bad. So this is it. I built Primark in Bloxburg. What is going on with this? Why is it? I'm pretty sure I caught this. Okay, it's fixed. I'm gonna change the decals and then give you a tour of my Primark. So when you walk up to it, you can see these nice parking lots at the side of the Primark. Very nice, very modern, very chic. It's very nice waterfall, very professional. As you walk in, you're greeted with these nice things to look at. I forgot to add shopping carts. Actually, you could just get it from your backpack, so it isn't a problem. Okay, moving on from the entry, you see the nice children's section. Some fairy lights with some clothing, some nice colors with a teddy bear on top. You know, something cute, something adorable. Moving on to the men's section. Nice string lights. You know, this is just your average shopping center. You can see the nice clothes you sell. Moving on from the men's section, you go into the women's section. Much bigger, much nicer, lots of colors and windows. And when you're tired of waiting for your mother or your sister, you just sit on here and just text your friends like, oh geez, I'm stuck in a Primark. Moving on from there, you've got your makeup section. Store cosmetics. Nice makeup everywhere. It's kind of messy, but to be fair, I think it's mostly the customers that do that. You know, just kind of make things messy. So yeah, this isn't really the staff's fault. And also this nice big Primark, just so you don't forget where you are. It's very important. On the other side of the shop, you've got your changing rooms. Just an average normal changing room with a bench and a mirror, and some hangers to hang the clothes you want to wear. And of course, you've got these curtains for privacy, so no one can see you and you can't see anyone. Right next to the changing rooms, you've got the toilets. Your average looking toilet with your sink, and it's really skinny, but you can make it through. So yeah, it's pretty much the same for all the toilets. And here you've got your the checkout area, where you can line up and check out your items. So that's pretty much it for this Primark. Honestly, I don't think it turned out too bad. I think it's actually pretty good. I like it. You know, it isn't too bad. It's decent. For my first time building something other than a house, I think I did pretty good. Thank you so much for watching. As usual, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and feel free to comment down any more challenges or buildings or things I should try to build next. Feel free to watch any more of my videos. They should be on the screen right now, or just go straight to my channel. I've got a bunch of other videos and more coming soon. So if you don't want to miss that, hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, and bye.